Express Trucker here. I am here in Hutchinson, Kansas. Yes, Hutchinson, Kansas. XP0 Logistics did a tad bit of a story tell. Man, they did. They hosed. I know this is an off-the-wall live feed. It's just a spur-of-the-moment thing. But what's up? I see somebody's joined. I'll give a few more minutes, see if anybody else happens to catch that I'm actually live. Since how this is a spur-of-the-moment live feed, y'all, I will say, what's up? What's up, Keith? We'll give y'all a little view of where I'm at here. We are here at Cargill in Hutchinson, Kansas. Yeah, as y'all can see, we have a bunch of trucks here waiting. What's up, 806 driver? John from Oklahoma. What's up, brother? Twin. But yeah, getting hosed. XP0 Logistics said that this load was to load at 5 p.m. I got unloaded there in Goddard, Kansas. So it was cool. It was 4:15. No, it was 3:30. Figured, okay, cool. This is 45 miles away. My appointment was for 5, so I got here at 4:15. So I figured, okay, you know, hey, 45 minutes early, that's cool, that's acceptable. Get here, I go to check in. It's like, I say nay. On the computer where you check in, it says, see office for further instructions. You're only allowed to check in 1 hour before your appointment time. I'm thinking, I'm 45 minutes away, so I'm within that hour. Oh no, it says my appointment time is 8 p.m. XP0 Logistics lied. They lied and they lied hard. Yeah, so this Cargill sucks. So it's going to a bio something. What the heck is this? Over in Cedar Rapids. The only downside is in Cedar Rapids. I figured these. No, I actually got to get unloaded, Wayne. I actually made that one. But the freaking deal on this deal, Cedar Rapids unload is from 8 to 4 tomorrow. First come, first serve, 8 to 4. If they don't take me until my appointment time, which is 8 o'clock, if I don't get out of here until say 9, and it's an 8-hour drive there, okay, well you figure 30-minute break, you figure a fuel stop, so you figure minimum 8.5. Okay, if I don't get it at 9, that's 5:30. Okay, you take a 10-hour break. Okay, so that's 3:30. You had 5 minutes post-trip, 5 minutes pre-trip. That's 5:40. Best case scenario, 5:40. Best case scenario. Okay, 10-hour break, that's 3:40. Cutoff's 4. That's kind of pushing it. So I have a feeling I'm going to be hosed. So I'm doing a split sleeper berth. I did 3 hours while I was getting unloaded. What's up, Art? Yep, screwed again. So I'm doing a split sleeper berth. I may have to hang out here and finish or whatever, or drive what I can and then take 7 hours split just so I can get there, because I don't feel comfortable getting there, say 15 minutes before the cutoff time to be able to get unloaded. They may say, no, I'm good. Because I've shown up before at a place like that right there at the cutoff time. They're like, nope, come back tomorrow. And then I'm screwed. So I figured, well, if I do a split sleeper berth, well, I'm only going to gain, if I do 8 hours getting there, maybe 3 hours back after I unload. So really not much to get you anywhere. So I figured this may be a good time to try to do a split sleeper berth tonight, overnight. Get me unloaded earlier in the day where I know they'll take it. And then go to Thermo King. There's a Thermo King dealer about 25 miles away. See if I can waste my day and go to Thermo King if I can get unloaded early enough. But it's one screw up after another, man. But yeah, these Cargills, man, they suck. But this one here, actually, last time I looked at the computer, because I've been here once before, like I say, Fogline software, y'all, Trucking Pro computer program. It's excellent program. I went back and looked at that. I was back in here in April. And what's up, Bass Boosted? And according to the computer, when I was here before, I was in and out within an hour and a half. But when the broker tells you 5 o'clock and then you show up, you know, 4:20, and they're like, nah, man, freaking, yeah. I don't have to run e-logs. I'm exempt, but this company requires e-logs. So I'm stuck on the e-log. Otherwise, I'd put the, you know, I got there and then I didn't even freaking leave there. The e-log is absolutely screwing things up. But according to the XP0 Logistics thing, yeah, man, your appointment's for 5. According to their computer, nope, 8 o'clock. And they say the best you can check in is an hour before. What's up, TNT Cash? If y'all don't know TNT Cash, he is coming over from Just Trucking. But yeah, it's some BS when the brokers lie to you like that. It's actually cool outside with a breeze. Of course, trailer's all clean, blown out with the blower. Oh man, I would love to be back on paper there, 806. Man, paper was the bomb, because you know, when, like last night, I made it to the truck stop with 1 minute left on my freaking 14. Made it to a TA Express just south of Kansas City on I-35 in Egerton with freaking 1 minute left. I'm like, woo! But there's been times when you're on E-log, you know, you have to stop because you're going to be like 10 minutes short, and then the next closest place you can stop is so far back. I mean, you may stop 45 minutes early because there's nowhere else to freaking stop. Oh yeah, they lie to her. They lie to a person who loves go. They on me. I know they're always freaking. They'll say anything to get. Of course, I let my dispatcher know. She's already gone, but I let her know, and she's like, yeah, She tried calling the broker, no answer. We're talking XP0 Logistics. I mean, y'all big logistics. You don't have somebody available 24 hours a day at XP0 Logistics? Nope, nobody available. Nobody returning things, so she says she's gonna try to, tomorrow, at least get something extra for my time, since they told us 5 and that's screwing things up. So basically it's gonna cost me a load for tomorrow. Because the way it works, I'm not gonna be able to get a reload tomorrow. I mean, no matter how I do it, whether I run what I do, get a 10-hour break, I'll be pushing it right there at the freaking cutoff time. They may say, nope, come back tomorrow. Or if I do get unloaded, I have to drive in, you know, over 8 hours there. What are you really going to get for a 3-hour run? Dang. Boy, it must be nice to be exempt and be able to stay on freaking paper. Man, I would so love to be back on paper logs. Man, I miss the paper logs. Pulling a hazmat tanker, when we were doing that, we would run. Is it echoing real bad? If it's echoing, that's because I got the tablet sitting up in the trailer. But, you know, like I say, I'm here at Cargill. That's the check-in office, that little Connex box right there. But we got, let's put the camera around. Let's see. Do-da. I think that's it. See, I know they're not going to get me early because you've got all these trucks here and they keep on coming. They keep on coming. So I know they're not going to be able to get me in early. The guy's like, yeah, realistically, 8 o'clock. He went ahead and checked me in. He's like, well, I'll go ahead and check you in. But realistically, 8 o'clock. Now I'm like, not quite what I wanted to hear. There's a 96 Detroit in it. I looked up the serial number. It's actually 1996 Detroit. So he's going, oh yeah, you got that right, North. It's yeah, y'all leave a like. Help the YouTube algorithm. And as they say, they actually say comments actually help the algorithm too. I don't know if y'all ever seen this black kid. He's a young kid, like in his early 20s or mid 20s. Ken V. That jerker was at like 1,000. He hit around 1,000 around the same time I did back in July. That jerker like took off. Like I said, TNT. I mean, just Justin did a big takeoff too. Justin, man, he took off in July too. He hit the 100,000 mark, and then bam, then he just shot up. Or he was at like 80-something thousand. Then in July, he went boosted way up. Now he's at like 100, close to 120, I think now, or might be over the 120,000 mark now. But you know, who wants to look at a guy with all these sucking sounds and who's basically a babbling idiot, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just thought I'd do a live feed here real quick since I haven't put out any freaking videos. Just crap is gone all weekend work. So any time to make videos, which is why I kind of did that on the live show a little bit. And yesterday was a cluster muck because of how it happened. Now today is a cluster muck, so I'm going to actually try to go in there and see if I can put a video together. Because I've got some footage, I just need to do it. And well, advice for pulling a tanker: have a strong back. The surge gets you. The third surge will actually help you brake. Yeah, I guess the sound's dropping off with the wind, because it is really windy out here. Kind of blocked a little bit by this. It could be the sound because, like I say, I got it sitting up on the trailer here, so that could be it. I'll just stand here and hold it for a second, y'all. But yeah, there's good money in tanking if you'll do it. You know, there's works. I think they're in the works about me possibly going back to tanking. That's all I'm going to say. So the money would be absolutely hard to turn down. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's one of the things, y'all, hey, you got to go what feeds the family. And right now, boxing really isn't feeding the family. I mean, some of the rates aren't as good. There's the wifey. She always told me I better answer her texts when she freaking texts me. I didn't answer her call the other day. So, let's see. Let me tell her I'm on a live. This is what you have when you have a honeydew. You better answer the honeydew. I didn't answer her call the other day because I actually did my live from my phone. I didn't want to take the time for the tablet when I was working on the cameras. She's like, why didn't you answer my call? Like, you sent me straight to voicemail. I was like, yes, I did. Like, I was in the middle of a live. Like, what, you weren't on your tablet? I said, no, I was using my phone. I didn't feel like taking the time to break out the tablet and all that because I was installing cameras in the truck. Well, yes, go to tanking. Tanking, there's good money in tanking. Hazmat is paying, and not too many people are wanting to mess with it because it is so much BS. A lot more DOT harassment with hazmat, but like they say, the dividends, it does pay. It does pay a lot more than a freaking box. I mean, and yep, see, if you got your hazmat, hey, you're much better off. Because when I bought this Coronado here, so I left. I went to UPS Freight, and I haven't missed a payment yet. But I did some doubles and triples there, even though the owner operators with UPS Freight only do the 53-foot boxes. if you have doubles and triples and they don't have anything, then if you got doubles or triples, you have options, which is what they did with me. They actually put me on I did doubles a couple times, and you ought to see how the company guys look at you when they see you hooking the doubles. They are pissed, because them boys is all freaking union and they hate owner operators as it is. Then when they see you hooking up the doubles, they're even more pissed, because now they're like, now you're really stealing our freight because you're pulling doubles. Ain't that right, honey, darling? Keeping a little crat with my baby. That's right, baby. Story of my life. So, but yeah, it's always best, if you're going to be a truck driver, get the endorsement so you have options. I mean, see, now the hoppers and the end dumps, I would be scared to have one of them, because you see the videos, they tip over to the side. I mean, they're like, yeah. I don't quite know if I want to be part of those. 806. I'm always kind of worried about seeing them when, like I say, you've seen too many videos on YouTube where them freaking things freaking tip over. So I'm like, but I hear the freaking those freaking wagons. Who is it? There's one main one that I see all the time. Them guys told me they really don't make that much. I can't remember what the name of the company is. They're like blue trucks. Blue trucks are trailers, but I know I see them all over. But them guys say they don't actually make that much, and they're always freaking heavy, heavy, heavy. So I don't know how true that is. But yeah, TNT, the more endorsements you have, the more options you have. So it's definitely worth it to get the endorsements so you do have options. That's always the best thing to do, is to have options. So like I've got hazmat tanker, so I can do box tanking, whatever. Hey, whatever. Like over here, I can do hazmat, because there are boxes, you know, hazmat loads for freaking dry vans. But Status doesn't have hazmat insurance for hazmat. So even if there was one and I have an endorsement, I still can't pull it, because they don't have the insurance for hazmat. Trying to keep them costs low, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, y'all. So I mean, we just do what we can while we're out here, right? We try to make money, we try to feed the families, we try to do what's best for everybody. We got us a big old tractor over here cutting and stirring up the pot. So yeah, get your endorsement. Yeah, I'll endorse the TWIC card. Yeah, don't forget the TWIC card, because a lot of places for hazmat tanking, you have to have a TWIC card. Now dry box, I've only gone, since I've been here, I've only been to two places that require Oakley. That's what I'm thinking. No, you're right, 806. It's Oakley. I've only been to two places since I've been here in November that require a TWIC card. One of them was in a port in Mississippi, another one was somewhere else that wanted to see a TWIC card. But dry box, you generally don't need a thing unless you're going into ports. But with tanking, you definitely make sure you have that TWIC card. It just gives you better options. Of course, with hazmat, you're always going into ports. There's a lot of freaking port facilities for hazmat, all these freaking storage tanks, because all the chemicals come from overseas. So yeah, definitely have all that mess good for you. I mean, it gives you options, TNT. So hey, that's how you make the money, because now you're more valuable. You can deal with what we haul direct. Yeah, the direct stuff is the best freaking thing you can get. Brokers suck, because now you got a middleman. Because like where I'm at, okay, well, Status is already, I get 85% of the load pay. So of course, you know, then when there's a broker, you know, well, it's knocked down when you get from a broker, then Status gets their cut. If you can get direct, buddy, that's where the money's at. That's where you go cha-ching. So, you know, 806 are rolling in money. He's over there like a wheel. He's just rolling in it. He's like my cat. When I stop at night, Thor wants to get in there, because Thor knows it's embedded in his brain. When I stop at night, when it's dark and I stop and I crawl back there on the back and I'm sitting on the bed, he knows I'm done for the night. He knows, hey, it's time for some wet cat food. Holla. So what does that little mofo do? He's all up, he's rolling, he's flipping, he's all flipping and rolling up in my lap, doing the spinny round, doing the alligator roll in my lap. Yeah, Nevada, this ain't the first time XPO's done this to me too. Because I've been there, I've pulled several XPO loads. So yeah, they're pretty much got me on this one again. Like I said, I think this is the second or third time XPO, there's been a hiccup with an XPO logistics load. I pulled one out of Salt Lake City that was an XPO logistics load. Got there, yeah, it was different. So it's sad. But yeah, I'll cut to, I'm trying to see. Man, it sucks getting old. My eyes are getting worse. You can keep other people's hands. That's right. Keep other people's hands out your money and you'll make more. So that's why it's good with direct customers. But get with a good company that can get the contacts. If you got your own authority, it's a little harder to do direct customers if you have your own authority, because you don't have all, you may get it going out of one area, but then, you know, trying to go around. Yeah, I think it's, Nevada, I think it's echoing because it's sitting right here on the trailer. Let me angle it out of the trailer. Where's my freaking microphone? See, I didn't even look to see where the freaking microphone's at on this darn tablet, to be honest. Microphone's on the very top of the tablet. That freaking sucks. So yeah, it's the acoustics. It's like in stereo. Woo! Echo. I keep on waiting for that text from Cargill saying, hey, we'll load you early. But guess what? It hasn't come yet. I'm still waiting for that magic text. We'll go ahead and get you early. Uncle Sam's uppercut, what's up? Yep, I'm waiting for that magic text saying, we'll load you. I don't think it's gonna happen though, I don't. I think I pretty much hosed, so yeah, I think either way I'm screwed for a reload tomorrow. So I think the best thing I could probably do, because the APU's still freaking out, it keeps coming up with alternator, it may kick on. As soon as I turn the truck off, the APU wants to kick on. It's sensing low battery. But yet, I just spent just under 1,500 bucks for 4 deep cycle AGM 7 31 batteries, whatever. Deep cycle batteries, so they're high dollar batteries, trying to hold the charge, because whatever's happening with the APU, as soon as I turn the truck off, it's saying low battery, so it's trying to fire it up. But then I noticed the amps or the voltage on the power inverter will go up to like 13.7, 13.8, but it's still showing. I know these are the bomb. I mean, TA truck stop, y'all, they're 15 bucks, but use points. I mean, you flip them around. I mean, you could take them, spin them around, and plus they fold on each other, so it helps kind of cover the lens. TA truck stop, y'all. I've got several of these bad boys. I actually had 3 pairs of them. Well, 2. I broke one of them. Somehow I broke this off one of them, but it's all good. I have 2 more pairs. One in the sleeper and then one up front. I keep my going to truckers. But yeah, I lost track of where I was at. Man, I'm so easy to lose track. Wish I knocked the tablet over. But yeah, the batteries. So with the APU, as soon as I turn the truck off, it wants to fire up the APU. It'll run for a little bit. It'll run for like maybe 10, 15 minutes. Then it shuts down and gives the alternator error. Anybody got a clue on what that might be? It's the APU Evolution. It worked fine, but now when I was home on off time, I got a notice the day before, when I woke up, the day before I left out, and I was going to go pack the truck up, my alarm on my truck, sent my phones, I got it all alarm tracked and everything else, GPS tracker and everything, sent me a thing saying that low battery warning on my freaking truck. When I got there, all the batteries were dead, had to jump start the truck. So I went ahead and replaced all 4 batteries with deep cycle batteries, and it's still doing it. I know these batteries are good because I turned the APU off all night long. I slept with my fan on, the freaking sound machine on, running off the power inverter. Woke up, power inverter still showed sitting at 12.5 volts with the APU turned on. So it's got voltage, so it's somewhere. And I noticed when I plugged the APU into the laptop, the sensing voltage, you got the current voltage, and then you've got the sense voltage. That sense voltage, for some reason, is showing down in the 11s. Anybody know where that sense voltage, where it's getting the sense voltage from? Showing up on the APU. I mean, did that actually come from the alternator? Because I just replaced this alternator in October. That's a brand new alternator I got from Thermo King and put it in October, or I mean December. Yeah, December. What was it? December 12th. Which is why I like the computer software, Fogline software, because every receipt is in there, scanned in. Maintenance reports on the truck, pull it up, look at the date, the mileage, pull up the receipt, see everything that was done. But yeah, it was in 12. Warranty, 1 year warranty. Yeah, I may have to freaking check on that then. Where'd I get it at? I think I got it in Illinois. Nevada, will any Thermo King warranty that? Or do you have to go back to the Thermo King where you bought the alternator? Because I installed it myself. Thermo King didn't do it. So I wasn't going to pay, a couple $100 and then sit there for hours and hours to replace the alternator. So I bought the alternator and did it while I was on a reset. Which, easy to freaking do. I mean, hey, you unplug everything. Probe, a voltage sensor is on the APU. Aha! I'll have to try to look and find out where that freaking sensor's at on the APU then. 86 is, if it's on the top, below, underneath somewhere, I'll look for that darn sensor tomorrow, or something. Maybe not go to Thermo King and try to see if I can find that and get that done. Because I went and pulled all of the wires off the positive side of the alternator. I pulled the grounding cable off from the alternator. It goes up into the APU, and then it had like 4 other grounding wires. I pulled everything off, cleaned all the freaking cable connections, freaking wire brush, put everything back together, and it's still giving, the sensing voltage is still way down in the freaking 11s for some reason. But yeah, brand new batteries. So yeah, I mean, it's got to do something. This takes a call. No. Yep. See, that's why it's nice to consult other truck drivers. It's always cool. Not all of us know everything. Of course, you do have some of your super truckers who swear they know everything. Like Nevada's going through a beef with that one driver. Some people just, I'm gonna say it, y'all. I try to keep clean. Some people just ass clowns. The guy freaking trolling Nevada, he's an ass clown. I'm gonna say it. I mean, so some people they can't stand to see somebody come up. Some people always think they know better. I mean, it's BS. You see these people freaking troll people. What's up, Grant? It is the right alternator. Never know. It's the right alternator. Yeah, it's the right alternator. I did check with Thermo King on that one. So I bought it from Thermo King, told them exactly what I've got. So yeah, they pulled it up. So yeah, y'all did hash it out. The guy was definitely a clown there in Nevada. It's sad how some people, nobody's gonna like everybody. But if you don't like somebody's channel, you don't go freaking trash them. You don't go on someone else's channel and freaking trash a person. I mean, like, I'm sure people don't like me because of my freaking Tourette's and how I'm scatterbrained. I mean, I can jump topics and never find my way back. That's how my brain is. I mean, with the ADHD and Tourette's and all the other bull crap I've got, yeah, so a lot of people don't like me. But there's some other drivers, channels I've seen, don't really care for things, but I'm not going to go trashing them on their freaking channel or on my channel, freaking, you know, trying to start a freaking war. Because at the end of the day, we're all out here trying to freaking feed our families, and then we're all trying to do right, which is, or at least we should be out here trying to do right and make a better living for ourselves. However, whatever it takes to make a better living, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make a better living for ourselves and our families. Because most of us, we do have people that we love and we're trying to support. So that's what you do. Yeah, everybody's got some issues. I just love the way you... Well, thank you, baby. I'm glad you love me, Kit Kat. I will love you too, baby. But yeah, that week at home with you was not long enough. After 10 weeks out, I won't be doing the 10 weeks out unless it's for another purpose that's paying much better. Then I don't mind being out for 10 weeks, but for regular overrated freight, yeah, we're going to skip the 10 weeks out. We're going to knock this down to like 5 or 6 weeks at a time, and we'll say between 4 and 6 weeks. Between 4 and 6 weeks, I think would be better for a family. If you want to keep a happy wife, happy life, which my wife is pretty happy, but she's pretty disgruntled or pretty bummed out about the time I spend away. Yeah, I checked all the grounds, at least on the APU itself. Now I haven't, I pulled all the grounds off the batteries when I replaced the batteries. But when I pulled the bottom cover off the APU, I pulled all those grounds and checked everything, wire brushed everything. But yeah, I'll definitely try to see if I can find out where that sensitive probe is. It's got to be freaking somewhere. Something's got to be, they've got to be doing something. Yeah, when Nevada gets him some babies, some little babies running around, he's gonna have to get him some more time at the house. That is for sure. I actually, you had to stay in. I do have a say in my loads. My dispatcher, she always calls me, says, okay, I've got this load right here. It's picking up here, it's going there. This is the miles on it, this is the pay. Do you want it, or do you want me to keep looking for something else? So I do have a say in that. I can say yay or I can say nay. Generally, she knows how I run. She knows where I want to run and where I don't want to go. So if it's paid really well going to an area that she knows I don't normally go to, like the one that was headed out to Oregon, it paid really well. But then with the Dollar General not being completed, and even had a stage, that kind of screw. But they did get some detention time. I got 5 hours of detention time. But their detention pay sucks. I mean, $25 an hour. Pulling a tanker, I was used to $90 an hour to the truck detention time. I was used to that kind of detention time, not $25 an hour to the truck. So yeah, that detention sucked. But yes, I do have a say. I can say yay or I can say no. But she'll tell me what she's been looking at in the area and tell me, okay, well, what's it like? I've been looking around. This is some of the best that I can find. I found some that are going way over here, but this is the rate that they tend to be going. So that is the one good thing about her. I do like, since she knows how I am, she knows what I absolutely won't take, what I'll kind of maybe we'll see, and then she gives me those options. So that is the one thing over here. It's not forced dispatch. It is not forced dispatch. I made the first couple of videos. I wasn't sure if I liked them, but your person nothing there too. I appreciate that, John. Is there a land? East to west isn't bad, but I seem to do a lot of freaking Midwest runs, going east and then coming back over running Midwest. It's all kind of spread. Now I do go out to Salt Lake a lot, which was while I was home. I went ahead and put my freaking snow cables on for tire cables on the truck, because when I went coming back, luckily on that last load coming back, because Colorado had the signs effective, was it September 1st, all trucks had to have chains, and Nevada said that they were handing out tickets. He heard they were giving tickets, so I told her, hey, give me a load going back east, but not coming back down through freaking Colorado, because I don't have my cables until I go home. So I do got my snow cables on the truck now in case I do, but they run me a lot from east side, or we'll say like Tennessee, Illinois, Indiana, like that, over into Salt Lake, and back down, a little bit of Idaho, but she knows in my contract, no California, no Oregon, and no Washington State. But I have gone into Washington State and I have gone into Oregon, even though my contract says that's a no-go for me. I will do it if the money's right. But the money's got to be right. But now come this winter time, I'm staying out of Oregon and Washington State. But California is an absolute no. I've got a glider truck. Glider kits are not California legal. You could pay the waiver, I think, for an exemption, but why? You're just gonna go in there, you're gonna get harassed like crap by DOT and everything else. 55 mile an hour speed limit, so no. As far as maintenance, I do a lot. I try to do as much as I can on the truck myself. See, now I would love to have an Idaho to Maryland for $9 grand. That would be freaking sweet. Dang. See, but you get those good runs, Nevada, and the good thing about you, you got a wife who's a team on this, so y'all can roll. I seen a couple of your good weeks. I always watch your numbers. If y'all want to see some numbers, Nevada's got some numbers. His videos are about the numbers. So if you're a numbers person, you want to break it down and see what each week's like, y'all check out Nevada's channel. He's all about the numbers, and he's got it down. He breaks it down for you. So, but he's got some dang good paying loads, man. I wish I could get the freaking loads that freaking Nevada gets for the pay, man. Now I did go into Nevada a couple of times. Holy echo! Yes, Alex. I'm here, sitting up at a trailer. I had to get out of the truck. I'm claustrophobic right now. I wanted to get a break, so I'm going to go in there and actually try to work on a video before I lay down, even though I might better, because my day is, I'm extending my day doing a split sleeper berth. So yeah, you're going to extend your 14. Woohoo! So your 14 really becomes a freaking 19 or 20 hour day, or a 21 hour day if you don't sleep during the split sleeper berth. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. But Idaho didn't have some too bad rates going out. The Nevada rates, I never really got too much going out of Nevada. Last couple of times I went to Nevada, they gave me like Nevada going back up into freaking Idaho. Then the other time I was out in Nevada, I loaded outside Reno, going down to the freaking Mexican border in Texas. That one didn't pay too bad. It wasn't the best. I mean, it was only like $260 a mile to the truck. What's up, Lynn? TNT, I live right in the Atlanta area, in the Atlanta outskirts. But I know you're right over there by Justin. But I try to stay. Honestly, I'd rather prefer to stay Texas and east. But now my dispatcher, she knows, she doesn't even offer me anything. It's the stadium announcer sound, right? to turn a little bit more and try to point it out. But she knows I don't like the Northeast. Nevada may like the Northeast, but I don't really care for the Northeast because the Northeast really isn't long nose friendly. That's right. There are a lot of, you see more and more female channels out there. Lean Trucker has a girl. Lean Trucker, anybody who doesn't know him, he hauls a flatbed. He's in the Dallas-Houston area, Dallas-Fort Worth area. He's got a girl who he'll do lives with and put her on there. I think Peaches and Cream is the name of her channel, but she's a younger girl pulling a truck out there. Talks about how the people freaking, treat the women drivers. I mean, it's sad how they want to disrespect women. I know that's one thing that'll discourage women from getting into trucking is because guys, yeah, peaches and grease. That's it. Peaches and grease. Most drivers don't know how to act around a female truck driver for some reason. Dang, me and my wife, we'll go out, freaking ring right on her finger. We'll be in the freaking stores. Me and her son will be over on the aisle. The son will be over there trying to freaking hit on her. I'll have to walk up because you want to be nice. Like Patrick Swayze said in Roadhouse, be nice. So I'll walk up behind my baby, put my arm around her. You find everything you need, honey? So the guy gets a point, just walks off. But people just don't know how to treat the women out here. They want to get rude and disgusting, which is why truckers have a bad name. Have a freaking bad name. So yeah, but at least with you being on the wife with her, or on the truck with your wife, at least you got a better chance of trying to curb some of these people's crap towards her. Was it Nevada, whose video I saw where somebody was disrespecting her, or was it the other one? I can't think of the other. Dang it. There's another one I watched. I can't freaking think of her. He's got the wife from the UK. I can't think of their freaking channel name now. I'm drawing a blank. But he's been down for COVID. He's been out for a couple weeks for COVID, but his wife's from the UK. They were disrespecting. It might have been his wife that was being disrespected, but people they don't know how to treat women with respect. It's sad that that's what we've come to in this world, but that's where we're at, I guess. People are just nasty and rude. So if you got a wife, she's on the truck with her, hold tight. Keep the scumbags off of her. Happiness by the Mile. You've got Angelica Larson's over there in Sweden, Finland or something. How these girls do it, to be honest, I don't know. I couldn't do it. My wife, I don't think Kat would want to go on the truck with me. I think she'd probably have an issue with that because I'm gonna throw my baby under the bus. She threw me under the bus the other day. I'm gonna throw her under the bus. So I don't like to see somebody put in the comments on my channel. Yeah, the Northeast sucks. But my baby's always got to go pee. My baby used to ride with a tanker to me when we just run up from South Georgia up to the Atlanta area. She always had to stop and go pee. I gotta go potty. I'm one of them ones where I'll drive for the 8 hours from the time I get moving. There's times I won't stop until I hit the 7-hour, 55-minute mark. I find me somewhere to hurry up and pull over because I don't like to stop the truck. When I get in the groove, I won't stop the truck. So when my wifey, when a girl has to go to the bathroom, they gotta go to the bathroom. So I don't know if she'd like it on the truck with me, but with our son, he's got autism, so she can't go on the road with me because of that. That's right. My baby has the day shift and I've got the night shift. I'm always up at least 3 to 4 times a night using the bathroom, but during the daytime, I can hold it for 8 hours while I drive, because I won't stop until I hit that 30-minute marker, until I get fuel or whatever. But nighttime, 3 or 4 times a night, every night. But yeah, anyway, y'all, I guess we're gonna call it in. I just thought I'd do a sporadic while I'm sitting here, just to get out the truck. I appreciate all y'all from coming on here. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, y'all know the drill. We always want a thumbs up on everybody. That's what we do. You leave comments, you go to everybody's, all the other truckers, leave some good, you know, comments, something to help trigger the algorithm, however you say it, and help grow their channel. So I appreciate any help growing my channel. I appreciate all y'all for coming in, and I guess we will holler at y'all later. Hopefully I can get in there and get the energy to get a video put together, and I'll have it post tomorrow if I can get it done. So we're gonna give it a try, y'all. We are gonna give it a try to get a video out here tonight, because obviously I still haven't got that magic text saying, hey, come on in, we'll load you. I guess it's not happening. I guess they are gonna make me wait for my 8 p.m. appointment, which is in another 2 hours. So I got 2 hours to either rest so I can drive for 8 hours, or work on a video. I think I'm gonna work on a video, y'all. Appreciate that, Lynn. Appreciate that, North Country. Appreciate that, Nevada. Baby love. I will call you in a little bit. All y'all, rest of y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and we'll holler at y'all later. Peace out.